Thank you, Paul. And unlike you, I have met many congressmen over my time, and I have had very few substantive conversations with congressmen. This is one of the people that I've had a substantive conversation with, and I'll get to that in a minute. So I'm very glad to be here to support Josh, and just to kind of set the stage, I guess, for a few things that are happening in New Jersey that you all should know about as entrepreneurs and business people. You know, we have, this thing moves. Ooh. We are in New Jersey what I would call the most underperforming state in the country, with all the resources we have, the location we have, the affluent citizenship we have, the educated citizenship we have. You know, if you look at any comparative business publication that ranks companies by business competitiveness, we rank between 48th and 50th in every one of those polls. Absolutely atrocious, because we are probably the most blessed state in the country. So that's why I talk about being the most underperforming. Secondly, we have the most out-migration of people, young people, millennials, retired people, businesses of any state in the country. People leaving here faster than any state in the U.S., which is absolutely ridiculous. A lot of reasons for that, and I'll talk just a minute about that. We also have the largest, the lowest growth rate, I think I just read today, of any state in the country. We are growing, but we are lagging every other state in the country from a growth standpoint. And there are many reasons for this. Most of them are Trenton-centric. You know, we have a challenging budget this year. We have programs that are underfunded. We have school funding issues. We have pension issues. We have 12 credit downgrades in the state of New Jersey. The state just keeps going down and down and down, and nothing gets done. And one of the things that I know I've had conversations with Josh about is the fact that one of the contributing factors to all that is from the standpoint of net dollars received from Washington. The states pay Washington money and they get dollars back. And the difference is the net dollars you get. Some states have a net positive, some states have a net negative. I believe we rank 50 out of 50 states from a net return on dollars to Washington. Those dollars are what helps supplement the New Jersey state budget. We have challenging budget coming up this year where we do not have enough money to fund programs. They're all getting cut. Dollars from Washington would help fill that gap. So we need people like Josh down there fighting for us to make sure we get our fair share. And I think if Josh is allowed to do what he was elected to do, which he's starting out strongly doing, we have a better chance of moving up on that feeding chain. But we have many, many, many issues facing us in the state of New Jersey, and I would only end with one thing, and that is the fact that we are facing right now the biggest election in the history, I think, of the state of New Jersey. Who we select is our next leader, our next governor. The problems in New Jersey need to be solved, but we also need a plan to move New Jersey forward. There is no plan that I know of that is out there that says we are here, we want to get to here, here's how we're going to get there. We have to have a plan. So if you get a chance to talk to these candidates, ask them what their plan is. We need a plan. But the issue with regard to the next governor is not only to have a plan, but we need leadership. We do not need anybody who's a divider. We need people who's a unifier, people who can pull people together, address the issues, get these issues solved, and pull together and get some stuff done so we can move up on all the comparative charts that we rank very lowly on. To the issue of leadership, Washington is a place where we need more leadership. And I'm going to probably embarrass Josh a little bit by saying when I first met Josh, when he first ran, this was when he was a fledgling candidate, I knew from day one that this is a guy who would bring energy to our delegation, who would do a great job and fight for the state of New Jersey, who was concerned about the state of New Jersey, who had the best interest of the state of New Jersey first and foremost in his mind. And I can tell you that since his election, he's done exactly that. So when I was asked to come up here and talk at Josh's event, there was no way I wasn't going to do this, because we need more people like Josh in our delegation in Washington. And I'm very proud that he's a congressman for the state of New Jersey. I just wish I could vote for him. But I can move, I guess. But he's a great ambassador for the state. He's going to do great things for us, and I'm very glad to be here. And work with Josh and the rest of the delegation to move New Jersey forward on the many challenges that we have. So thank you very much for having me today, and I'm not sure if I'm introducing Amy or not.
No, I got it.
Okay, Paul, it's all yours. Thank you.